Good morning, Paul and Pauline here down at the Maroochydore River near Bly, and we're bringing you a meditation this morning from Matthew chapter 16, and it's when Jesus is predicting his own death. From that time, Jesus began to explain to his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things at the hands of the elders, the chief priests, and the teachers of the law, and that he must be killed and on the third day be raised to life. Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him. "Never, Lord," he said, "this shall never happen to you." Jesus turned and said to Peter, "Get behind me, Satan. You are a stumbling block to me. You do not have in mind the concerns of God, but merely human concerns." Then Jesus said to his disciples, "Whoever wants to be my disciple must deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever wants to save their life will lose it, but whoever loses their life for me will find it. What good will it be for someone to gain the whole world yet forfeit their soul? Or what can anyone give in exchange for their soul? For the Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory with his angels, and then he will reward each person according to what they have done." Now that's an interesting statement, because if Jesus is saying that the Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory and with his angels, and then he's going to reward each person according to what they have done, that means he's going to be looking at what we have done in our lives. Has it been pleasing to the Father? Has it been in the will of God? And it's so important that we realise that we have a work to do. We're not saved by works, we're saved by grace, freely given, but we do have a work to do, and it's to please the Father. And we might say, well, what is it we have to do? Well, when you look at the other scriptures, in Luke 10 it says, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your strength, and with all your mind, and love your neighbour as yourself." That's number one. Love God and love your neighbour. And then in Micah, chapter 6, verse 8, he says, "He has shown you, O mortal, what is good. And what does the Lord require of you? To act justly, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with your God." We've all got a job to do. Ephesians 2:10 says we are created in Christ to do good works which he has prepared in advance for us to do. We've all got an assignment. Our real purpose right now is to find our assignment. Pauline and I have an assignment to keep putting the scriptures up on YouTube. That's keeping us in the will of God, because he told us to do that. And when Jesus comes in all his glory with his angels, he's going to reward us and you according to what we have done. So you get into the Word, and may the Word get into you. We'll see you later. Bye now.